is up, guys? Welcome to episode 10 of our second look series. I have yet another Stetson for you guys. They just keep coming. You know I love Stetson. You know I love Stetson. I'm not going to apologize. Come on now. Come on now. We have this Stetson. This is the one that was my holy grail. And there was a little bit of controversy with me and a couple other of my subscribers who are no longer my subscribers. Just some stupid drama crap regarding this cap. I bought this cap. I had been searching for this cap. First of all, let's just show you. Okay, I have featured this cap in another episode. All right, this is the Stetson Heritage colored Neps with the blue and the black and brown, and it has some white and yellow and orange fleck in there. The blue doesn't look like blue; it looks like black. It looks like a brown on black, really. Now I bought this from JJ Hats when it finally was restocked in my size. I had been trying to buy it for years. I saw it in a YouTube video. There was a guy from Russia that featured it in his YouTube video. He was an employee of Tweed Hat out of St. Petersburg, Russia. He did a beautiful video on this specific hat, and I just fell in love. And I was looking for it. Didn't know what it was called. Eventually, once AI caught up with everything, I was able to upload a picture to AI, and AI was able to identify what it was and told me what it was and where to find it. Finally found it, and I had a hard time because the Stetson Europe site, it doesn't give you an option to buy anything if you live in the United States, which is very, very annoying because they have some great stuff on that site that they don't offer on the regular Stetson American site, which pisses me off. Outright just pisses me off. And so I this finally became available on JJ Hats in my size, and I got it. Now JJ Hats said that this was made in the EU. When I trusted them, so when I did my review of this hat, I only said what I saw on the page for the description, that this was designed in Germany, and that the fabric, everything was woven. The fabric itself was made in Italy. But the construction of it, the building, the stitching of that was done in China, which I didn't know until after one of my subscribers bought this hat, saw that it was made in China, made a huge stink about it, blasted me all over YouTube and on Facebook about it, and continued to shit on my my YouTube episodes, trying to convince people not to watch my page because, you know, I don't do my due diligence when I'm looking up products. When I tried to explain to them that JJ Hats were the ones at fault because they did not represent their product the way they should have. They should have put down that this was made in China, and they didn't. Now, I can understand someone being upset about something being made in China when somebody said it wasn't. That being said, this hat is probably one of the most well-made hats I have in my entire collection. This cap is a beautiful, beautiful cap. This brim is so thick and so sturdy. This literally reminds me of the cap that I have from Wiggins. Wiggins is known for having a very, very large brim, a very long brim, but also a very thick brim. That's what she said. And it's just a very durable brim. And this reminds me of that quite a bit. It's a gorgeous hat. It's very well made. The profile on it is perfect. You can see the panels the way I like them, where the stitching holds and the panels kind of fall for that beautiful profile. But hey, you know what? There are going to be haters out there, and there's nothing I can really do about it except just kind of go about my own life and continue doing what I'm doing and ignore the people that want to act like little babies. So let's take a closer look at this gorgeous hat that just so happens to have been stitched in China. Now, I will say, guys, usually when I see that badge, that is a telltale sign that it was stitched or built in China. But look at all these colors. I was calling this the pumpkin seed hat for a while, but I feel like I want to call this the candy corn hat because it kind of looks like there's little bits and pieces of candy corn in it. But I absolutely love this hat. I love Halloween, and this just reminds me of Halloween. I mean, it's almost like these tiger stripes with bits of candy corn in it. But this is when you're up close looking at it. When you're looking at it from afar, it really doesn't look all that crazy. We'll just show you the liner. Like I said, typical liner with most of these high-end Stetsons. I mean, even though this is made in China, it was very expensive. But I can see why. I mean, the stitching on this is absolutely perfect. The construction of it is absolutely perfect. This is the thickest brim I've really seen on any hat, with the exception of Wiggins, so it's extremely durable. That thing's not going to break on you unless you really go to town on it. So just look at this. 100% virgin wool, which if you actually go on the website, it will tell you that it is sourced from Italy. The fabric itself is sourced from Italy. And the lining is cotton. And I know that when I had the tags for this cap before, made in China, right there. When I had the tags for this, the wool that was sourced from Italy is cruelty-free wool, and then the cotton is actually an organic cotton. So for a Chinese cap, material sourced in construction is pretty pretty on point. Sorry for my messy bedroom in the back. Gorgeous profile. Really awesome. So let's try it on. Oh, wow. Much more poof than the Viscot and the Gabriel that I have, and most of the other caps that I have. This has far more poof, but I would say that this still doesn't go too far past my ears. It's not too crazy. I would say this is more. This reminds me of a Wiggins or even a Strakowski Shelby. As maybe a smidge more flop. But honestly, I mean, it's beautiful. Look how long that brim is. I like to be careful with these European brims because they can break on you. Such a wonderful shaped cap, and I just really love this a lot. Again, very sturdy stitching with the panels, and then it just lets those panels sink in and give it that beautiful, beautiful profile. And that's why I love 8 panels. I prefer those over the single panels or the flat driving caps. Just such a nice cap. And as you can see the difference between the other camera that I have versus this camera, you know, it's the colors are, you can tell the colors are almost different. But it is a very, very beautiful cap, and I can't wait to be able to wear this all the time. You know, this along with maybe the Strakowski Radio Days and the Strakowski Harris Tweed Shelby that I've got. I mean, those are the Gabriel and the Viscott. I mean, I'm going to be wearing those a lot in the winter. Those are some of my favorites, and I was really happy to give you guys a second look. Very, very wonderful camp. Love it. All right. Very nice. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoyed the entire series. That wraps up our 10-part series of our second look. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it and you got something out of it. I think all of the caps featured in this series really, really deserved a second look. They are absolutely beautiful caps, very, very well made. I wouldn't have given any of these caps a second look if I didn't have high standards for these caps. All of these are just really amazing and wonderfully done. And yeah, I really look forward to wearing all of these in the colder months. That's the only downfall. It's like we really don't want the colder months to get here that quickly. But at the same time, I want to wear my hats. So, yeah, it's got a bit of a catch-22, I guess. But wow. Hey, guys, it's been great having you along this ride with me. I hope you really, really enjoyed it. Even if it's just a handful of you guys watching, I really do appreciate all of you that do support the channel. And I really do appreciate all the other cap reviewers out there. I'm really happy to get into the cap game. As you know, I've been a reviewer now on YouTube for 10 years or so. And just in the past, you know, I'd say 9 months or so, I've gotten into reviewing caps and hats, wide brim hats and whatnot. And it's been fun. It's been fun connecting with people in the flat cap community. It's been really, really nice, and meeting a lot of the other reviewers out there. It's been great. So it's been fun. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep up doing the reviews of caps, because I think I'm getting too many, and I'm getting to the point where I'm pretty happy with the amount of caps that I have and the variety, and not just the amount of caps, but what caps I have, because I've really had high standards for caps lately, and I've gotten to the point where I nearly have everything that I want. And so it might be time to move on to review other things. And yeah, so I know I've got enough content to last me hopefully until the end of the year, and then possibly move on to other stuff. So, but I really appreciate you all coming on this ride with me. It's been it's pretty nice. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much again for all your support. And as always, stay squatchy. Oh, wait a minute. You thought that I was just going to leave like that and not give you a second look of my favorite cap in my entire collection? You really think that I would do that? What kind of cap reviewer do you think I am? Holy moly, guys. Come on. I got to do a bonus nod, guys. A bonus nod. Bonus nod to this bad boy right here. This really is my favorite and my most versatile cap in my entire collection. This is the Stetson Hatteras in black denim. Guys, you've heard me talk about this hat so much. I love this cap. It fits me perfectly. Look at this. Zero flop. None. I don't even have to hold that up. It's zero flop. Completely zero flop. Denim is nice and soft. It's already broken in, but for some reason it just holds its shape. And its shape is absolutely perfect. Look at those lines going all the way around for this 8-panel. This is beautiful. And this is a German-made cap. This is not Chinese-made. It's not made in Bulgaria or anywhere else. This is made in-house at their facility in Germany by Stetson, Stetson Europe, which is based out of Germany. They made this in-house. This is literally my favorite cap in my entire collection. I did cut the tag out of this, but this is 100% cotton. This is a 100% cotton twill denim, and then on the inside it's a 100% cotton liner. And like I said, it is made in Germany. This brim here is extremely sturdy and extremely tough. I really didn't even have to roll this that much. It is awesome. Let's take a closer, in-depth look at the fibers so you can just see the stitching for yourself. So again, this is the Stetson Hatteras in black denim. And as you can see, this is like a charcoal, because you get the bits of white in there. They give it that little bit of an ashy look. And I absolutely love that white stitching contrast with the black. It just makes this hat pop so much. Look at that stitch. Dead on, dead center. Very, very beautiful. Now, the only thing about a black denim is that it's not going to patina like something that's been dyed with indigo, which is more like a blue jean color. But that doesn't mean that this hat is any less sexy. I honestly don't want this hat to change. I want it to stay exactly the way it is, because there's nothing wrong with this cap at all, in my opinion. This is one of the most perfect caps in my entire collection. I have a Strakowski Shelby heavyweight and a Strakowski Shelby paperboy, both in denim. One is a Japanese Kuroki denim. The other one is a black denim. And I got to be honest with you, if I had a choice between the two, I'd take this one, or between all three. And even the new Stetson Kelvy that I got, I would choose this denim any day of the week. This is far superior, I think, in comfort and in style. Again, this is all subjective, folks. This is just me talking here. I'm not saying that this is totally fact. I'm just saying, for me, this cap is 100% perfection. It is perfection, and it is my style. I love everything about it. There isn't anything about this cap that is imperfect or that I don't like. Everything about it is just amazing. And I'm glad that I saved it to last to show you. I do have another one called the Garage Cap from Stetson. And it has the garage tin signs and the liner. It's got a little wrench on it and whatever. And that's supposed to be this like really nice collector's edition cap. I still prefer this one. It fits me better. It looks better. It's super nice, and it is by far my favorite cap in my entire collection, with maybe the exception of my leather a leather 6-panel that I have. That's a vintage Stetson, the Regal, that I wore before I even got heavy into the cap world. That was my go-to, and I've owned that for nearly 8 years now. So now, let's try it on. And I'm telling you, every time I put this hat on, I'm just like, oh, it's so nice. Oh, see? It's just, I don't even have to pat anything down. Look how perfect it is. Look at the shape. You know, I just swing this around and whatever and move it around and blah, blah, blah. I put this on. Perfect. I don't have to mess with anything. Look at this. It's perfect. Everything on this is perfect. Take it off. Zero droop. Zero flop. It is so perfectly constructed and holds its shape like a helmet. It is literally like my warrior helmet that I put on. I love this cap so much. It fits me perfectly. It is comfortable. It is versatile. I can wear this pretty much 365 days a year. Obviously, in the dead of winter, is it going to give me much warmth? No, but I could still wear it because it's still an awesome freaking cap. But guys, come on. Look at this. Look at the white stitching contrast. And of course, this camera sucks, but if you saw it in person, the white stitching with the black panels, it pops so much, and it just looks so nice. And it is just a badass looking cap. Well, folks, that's it. We've come to the end of the line. I hope you enjoyed this entire series and this bonus episode here. And I've had such a good time. This has been great. And I love these caps so much, and I hope you did too. And I hope you go out and you get yourself one, especially this one. You know, I bought this for $90. $90. And a lot of these other hats that people are ranting ravers about, they spend twice the amount of money. And this is the one hat. If I could get rid of every single one of my other hats, and I could only keep one, I'd keep this one. Every other cap in my entire collection could be thrown in the fire. This is the one that I keep. Yep, this is me. It is 100% me. Yep. So, there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Stay squatchy.